From Knoxville. Nice.
We're about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's Randy Moore now to put toe to leather, and we are underway in Southern California. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he spins past him and into space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Herbert off of play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mario Edwards Jr.
Or could you not find the PlayStation 5?
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. They'll find Everett there.
Yeah, I had to go to the. I had to get mine overseas.
But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Because I couldn't find none over here.
Time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down.
I have the new Call of Duty game, wrestling, FIFA, and that's pretty much all.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this throw will be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. Looking to strike for one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers
threw right to him.
Possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is a counter play. Eckler. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Try to pick up the first with Eckler. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Out left, he's got it to Everett. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw. And that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback scared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
After the turnover, here's Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
Back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Back to throw, Willis. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked him from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. DeAndre Carter back deep. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going
Yo.
speed, so they've got to get them back out there, run a couple of your go-to
Sir.
plays. Make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Yo, man.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
This is going to be on YouTube.
Once more, here's Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Them Boys Gaming.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and
just check me out.
Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
In motion left goes Allen. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Oh, We Them Boys Gaming. That's what it's called.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Yeah, it's called We Them Boys Gaming.
Before he wanted to, he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist
Yep.
there without a license, don't you?
just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give
What?
the offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something. And now they have
I went to my the settings, and it says like YouTube or YouTube, Twitch, or yeah. But it ain't my Twitch account, but it's my YouTube account now. You can decide which one you want to do and all. Yeah.
Here comes Carter. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the
I play games and have fun doing it. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? I know it should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles.
I have about 3.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Yeah. You know, it's just, I just love having fun and doing this for fun.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
But I'm still trying to get people to follow and all.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line.
What other games you play?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half.
Yeah.
It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on.
Yeah, I got to tell you something else. The new Modern Warfare game is really good too.
Completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback.
Modern Warfare 2. It's really good.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I play with my brother. My brother plays too.
Achieve that at all. Give secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, Carter. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 169 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why.
What kind of headset you use?
Days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Yeah. I got the Astros. The Astros 10.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game.
Yeah.
1st and 15. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And incomplete.
They were on sale at like Target one year, and I got them like for $60. I was like, that's sad. That's a good deal for them things.
Monty Rice charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Where did you say you were from?
Here's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I love the Tar Heels.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most.
I'm like a huge fan of the Tar Heels.
He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around.
How far are you from there, Chapel Hill?
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, not too far then.
Henry again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 3rd down now.
I got the shoot in Duke's basketball stadium, basketball arena.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up.
Like shoot on their basketball court.
Big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He's one. Why did he pick Duke?
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half.
Oh, Carol.
They're being shut out.
Oh, he's a smart guy then.
Something here to your kicker, but even this is no good.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to
Did your brother ever play sports or anything up there?
You're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
33.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound it away and try and finish off a game.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. It's Eckler again. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Up the middle with Eckler. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary tough.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders staring at the line of scrimmage partners. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roll, and he found it.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Henry up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. first down. On third down, it's Willis. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Willis, fourth down, has to have it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go through with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. So they
Good game.
Go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And some space here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Eckler. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This from 44 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one could be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
Good game.
This game's over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So when the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards.
Good luck.
Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Yo, good luck.
Got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings.
Yo, good luck.
Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Are we in?
Right to the air is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. They work this well upfield across the 45.
This guy?
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Did he ask if you had a locker?
He said, "How do you get YouTube on there?" And I was like, I went to settings.
Before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Mahomes trying to fight his tight end Kelce, and it's intercepted.
Good guy.
Linebacker Eric Kendricks, and the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Terrible pass.
Following the interception, Cousins looking for
Trying to
Thielen, but
force
it's
the throw.
intercepted.
Dive and get to that
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, so the very first play, they give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Right here to
Well, that's the change. You're thinking about
these offensive, they got to be real careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On second and 12, Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 40 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams.
You can tell which ones have their mic and which ones don't.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have
Like a microphone on the...
Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That one good for 33 in the first. The big play has it all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
I didn't play very good. I couldn't get running game.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
No, you really?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Like you said, you get your running
Frank
game.
Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. has some of the benefits of that speed, not just out.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT.
You don't go in for 2?
Oh my God.
No, it's no good.
Flag.
For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Ooh.
Which one do I do?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Dude, how do I keep missing?
Second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
This thing's screwed up. The kicking thing is screwed up. No, it's the thing. It's screwed up.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to auto selected.
Maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oats for 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He said, yeah, I know you're probably trying to groove. I was like, yeah, I'm still trying.
And he'll be hit as he releases
He said,
and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began. Thanks to a great defensive effort.
he said that you look the video up.
And they get off the field.
Like,
Third down,
look at
Dalvin Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
This guy's pretty bad, too.
2?
No, like, this guy's bad.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Going up top. And it's going to be...
Oh, that dude should have had that ball.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
They're either going right or throw it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside,
I don't know how I fit that in.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach.
What that guy say last game?
All the offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now.
He was real nice about it. Like that guy was real nice. Because he goes, it's like my 3rd game playing.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4.
Yeah.
Second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball.
2 hours from there.
4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side,
I was like, I'm a huge fan of the Tar Heels. He goes,
do I need to blitz him? Do I need to
my brother went to Tar Heels too.
advantage on the snap?
I said I got to shoot in Duke Stadium. Duke's arena.
What did he say about that?
He goes, that's cool.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hello.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't hold it in. It's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now confidence can increase.
On third down, Cousins.
I don't know why he picked the Vikings. Cousins is good, but he's
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, that's 2 people watching me. It's probably that other guy watching me.
That's caught by the big tight end T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30.
Did you ever figure out what his name was?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No.
Cousins. Going back to the same route.
I said
And he doesn't quite make
no,
it.
I didn't tell him my name.
Dropped at the 1. And he had 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. 2 big
He
plays
probably
in
saw
succession.
my
Not sure this D knows what hit him,
name
but
on
now they gotta get ready.
online.
It's 1st and
Our
10.
bell.
They'll run.
He asked where I was
This will result in
from.
losing
I was like,
yardage
not
back
Phil.
to the 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
You know, Connor.
In this first half of action.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with
Not
extra
loud.
linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really
Better
make
in,
big-time
well,
plays
out
on
in
defense.
Tennessee. Not Phil.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would
I
come
be
up
done
and
with
make
where's
the
your
deal,
brother?
but they never did.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
No. I'm playing somebody online. Not now.
First half is winding down. And the Vikings
Me and Connor were talking to you.
drive off with 6 points. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Hey, Mom, you like him? Look, Connor.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
You see who it is?
And not wanting to risk
Stephen A.
anything.
Yeah.
Stephen A.
Just taking the
Mom said he's a big a-hole.
Chiefs offense about set
They
to
ready to
begin this
argue.
drive. And with time quickly fading
Right.
here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
He
we'll
called me
find
back.
out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
When Swain will show up.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard.
Where does she live?
She lives down there.
Why so far down there? Is she in Philadelphia?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
What would, bro?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience.
Mommy, you're not coming up here?
Expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Yeah, cut my hair.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot with the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
4th down, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. It was a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Credit to Darius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th.
Oh, the dude quit.
Reagan?
The dude quit. He forfeited. He forfeited. There's 1 and 1.
So now this team's going to go with.
Did you not see the video?
I gotta get back on it.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap.
Good luck.
Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Good luck.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Dude, this is gonna be on YouTube.
Mayfield to throw on the first play. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell.
Baker Mayfield.
Up past the 45 before being tackled. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 in a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Miles Sanders, 32 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
William Boys Gaming.
Offense at the line. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and getting back to running down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good, backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
Head better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident.
Where's Odell Beckham going, Connor?
I can tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I thought he was going to...
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And they work this near the 5.
I thought he was going to go back to New York.
Pick up of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone. And
you know, everybody said he might have be going back to New York.
They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best team, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll fake the give to Sanders. Now Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand,
Look who got him.
and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back
Connor.
to their offense.
Donald. He's just so fast for a big guy.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I don't know how this guy's pulling this out his butt.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And he takes it down to the 10.
He's pulling this crap out of his butt.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
This guy ain't either talking, and he's got a microphone.
You're not allowed to have a microphone?
A mic, but he's just ain't talking.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Where's your mom at, Cole?
Go. 13 yards remaining on second down. Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Not that time for Watkins, and it'll bring up third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown. Watkins for a 13-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 8. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taking it about the 1.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Fielded at the 33. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Sanders. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic.
58 yards. I don't know if I can hit that.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The extra point, I don't know if you can hit a 58 yarder.
Nope.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll throw now on the final play. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
This is Smith to the ground. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. That gain on third down, good for 28. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out.
3 people to watch it.
Read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
1 people watching.
The further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh,
Talk all the time about playing
not much.
Football right now. I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Down the left sideline. He's got room at the 30. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Powell, 65 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I thought he would go to Texas. Odell Beckham.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at
would make them a lot better if they had him.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact.
They got Ezekiel.
Second down. On 2nd and 9. Hurts.
That's Texas.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of
That's Texas, Connor.
And now it brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down.
That's what I said, Texas.
On 3rd and 9. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Connor.
Here's Powell on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
You think you're going to come back and win the game, right?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams.
You know my luck, Connor, with me.
This time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here,
not after that throw.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a quick 6 TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Back to it after the pick 6, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Again, that's Watkins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jake Elliott, career long, by the way, for him. 61 yards.
41.
This will be spotted on the midfield logo.
If he drills this is good.
And I tell you what, he got it from 50.
Oh my gosh, he got that 58-yard field goal.
Extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes the
That's probably why I didn't want to be the Rams.
And the Eagles defense gets a
Freaking Baker.
for the extra point.
No, I don't. Jordan likes Baker.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool.
He's good, but he's just...
doing that.
Oh my God. Is Cooper in this? Okay, if I didn't know I had Cooper in the game. Let's go, the Cooper. Let's go, Cooper Cup.
Reagan, your first interception, just throw into Cooper. He's at the top, Reagan. Oh yeah, just kidding.
He's not there then. I just saw him. Does he wear 10?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Other dude has to...
Looking here for Smith downfield.
I got 2 more games coming.
Away and incomplete.
I think it's
but you got to win.
Over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Is it next to?
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So you're 1-2 now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This will be caught by Brown.
So you got to win the next.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. On first and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I hope I get to play that the guy that killed me.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
Yeah.
3-yard pickup on second.
Because he was real nice. I liked him.
Third and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play.
Go check on YouTube, Connor.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Tanner Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? And now here's another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Looking to throw. Caught on the slant. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Good game, sir.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Oh, he fakes a spike. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Can I ask you a question? Why did you throw out the double coverage?
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Do you feel like you force it for one guy, like when you're dying to get it to that one player?
No, I just didn't see it.
He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one.
Oh,
certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he's absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
This guy, I'm playing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, he's blowing me out, trying to blow me out the water.
Take it out of the end zone. And he will be blocked out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Is he blowing you out of the water good?
Oh, hope he quits.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Stay alive.
And as this defense looks up the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.